So one of the family traditions that we've started since my brother passed was we get a gift for Tom. So we get each other gifts, and then our gift for our brother is something we donate to a local charity or something like that. And so everyone kind of thinks outside the box and comes up with unique ideas for things my brother would have enjoyed, but that rather than give them to him because he's no longer here, we pass them to someone else who will enjoy it or benefit from it. So
we do that. I mean, a similar thing at Christmas. Always in Vincent's stocking. We always put Vincent's stocking up, and there's always on Christmas morning there's always a CHIO donation paper that is there, and then a bunch of his favorite snacks. We'll put them in. And on his birthday, we always eat all of his favorite foods. And there's balloons, and we listen to music that he would have liked or that means something to us in relation to him. Sort of similar thing for the anniversary of his death. Eating his favorite foods and doing things. We always go, on his birthday, we go mini golfing because he used to do that on his birthday. So that's something we always do as a family.
For Kara's birthday, we always go to her grave, and we often get McDonald's, and because she loved McDonald's, like really loved McDonald's, and since she was so thin, she never gained a pound, so we were all jealous of her. But we'd always get McDonald's, and we'd bring a table, and maybe play some like music. Like my mom has a playlist that we had at her funeral, or more celebration of life, as I should say, and we'd talk about like some of the times, our favorite times when she got into trouble, and share our favorite memories. And at Christmas, like I said, we always do try to do the driving around with seeing all the lights and stuff. Often on the day of her passing, sometimes we often would just kind of just try to stay together as a family on that day. I mean, yes, we'd go off and do our own separate things and maybe grieve in our own separate areas. I know that a lot of the times I would probably, sit, with myself and just kind of get all my feels out. Or, maybe listen to some of her favorite music and just sit in my room and cry. Because I don't really cry in front of my parents. That's especially about this. Yeah, I just sit in my room and I cry, or I draw draw something meaningful of her or something like that. Yeah.
On the day of his death, well, I think the first, anniversary, but I wrote a song about it. I just kind of sat in my basement and wrote a song and looked at pictures, and I always do that. I look at pictures kind of just very late at night when everyone else is in bed, just listen to music and look at pictures that are memories of me and Vincent, just kind of relating to what she said.
Cyprian, what about you?
Same thing. Every year we have this on his birthday. It's a tradition. Share food that he liked with some friends and some family. We go to his grave, arrange some plants, and we basically do what he liked to do all day long. At Christmas, me and my mom, we put up the same decorations each and every year. All those things we did as kids. And then on vacations, we also have to travel, always try to honor it each and every single day as much as I can. I have my podcast, which is about his life, and I want to make it, as I think you were saying, make people acknowledge that this is a true thing, and also give people some knowledge, make them understand what it is and how people have gone through it and how difficult it is. Sensibilize, I think that's the word. I'm using this to everyone as a tool, and I'm letting my imagination speak.
So on like a daily day of your life, how does your sibling show up, or do you ever have cool connections whenever, or where you kind of notice them or you feel them or something?
I mean, I don't know if this is what you're looking for, but I work with a bunch of his friends, which is really, really strange because that's how I know them. And a lot of people at work, there's kind of this unspoken understanding between us that no one really knows why we know each other like a bit better than people 2 years apart should. But we kind of, everyone's like, oh, I'm going to introduce you to these people. I'm like, yeah, I've known them since I was like 4. Which is, it's interesting because the last time that I would have really talked to them would have been probably at his funeral, or at the wake or something. I don't know. There were lots of people at both of those things. So, but there was this disconnect for a while where I had no reason to be connected to those people. And then when they, for some reason, came back into my life, it brought up those memories again and made me think of times when, for example, it would be myself and my brother and one of our friends, or like each of us had a friend over, and it would be like a party. I mean, this was when we were really little kids, but like obstacle courses in the basement, which we would do, or I don't know, lots of mischief and things we would get up to. But
You guys, I am so thankful for you guys for coming. You did an incredible job, but I know this is not the easiest thing to be talking about, but I appreciate every one of you coming here and the value that you are bringing to this project and for future teens and young adults who are going to see this, because like you can't just get this from anybody, right? Like what you're saying is so valuable, and they'll only understand it from your eyes compared to anyone else. So thank you.